You think about it, there's this idea in that you see in movies or TV shows called dramatic irony. This is when the audience has information that the characters in the movie don't have. For example, think about the classic from Steven Spielberg, Jaws. There's moments in the movie where we can see that the shark is coming. The music tells us this, or we get this shot underwater where clearly something is coming. For example, there's a part of the movie where all these people are just having fun on the beach, but then because of the music, because of what we see, we as the audience know that the shark is coming. Therefore, we're like, oh, all these people are just having fun on the beach. They have no clue that a shark is on its way. Also, think about the classic from the 1960s, Psycho. Before Marion Crane is killed, you have that little part where Marion is just taking a shower. She doesn't realize there's anything wrong, but we as an audience see that someone is coming because you see a shadow creep into the scene. You see a shadow creep onto the shower curtains, and so we know that something bad is just about to happen, and indeed something bad does happen. Also, think about the recent Star Wars TV show Andor. There's a part of the show where Cassian Andor is imprisoned by the Empire. At the same time, we're seeing that these Imperials and the ISB are trying to find Cassian while being completely unaware that he actually was already captured by the Empire. Also, there's a part of the show where Cassian's mother, Marva, is talking to Cassian about the raid that occurred on Aldhani, how that inspired her to stand up against the Empire. We, as the audience, know that Cassian was on Aldhani. He was a part of that raid. But Marva doesn't know that. She's talking to her son about this event while being completely unaware that he actually was there. Also, think about Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. When Padme is talking to Anakin about having their baby on Naboo, raising it in the lake country, or she says, oh, yeah, that's the main example. When she says those lines, it's actually very sad. Why? Because we as the audience already saw the original trilogy. So we already know that this is not what's going to happen. We know where the story's heading, and therefore we know that it can't turn out well. And therefore it's like, oh no, that's so sad. Padme thinks that things are going to turn out great, but we know that Anakin's going to turn into Darth Vader soon. The galaxy will face a whole lot of darkness. This relationship between the two of them isn't going to end well. In a similar way, I would argue that score Across the Stars from John Williams, fantastic piece of score, has dramatic irony in it because it plays like, oh, this is a great relationship here. But once again, we as the audience know where everything's heading. And so the score, I would say, is like both heartwarming and sad at the same time.